Hey guys, it's Maymay and welcome back to the last installment of our Fluffy Heirloom album. I'm really proud of this guy, and honestly, it didn't take that much time to do. It looks like it did, and it feels like it because this is part 4, but I filmed everything I did, so that's why it seems a little longer. All right, so if you haven't been here, this is what it looks like, and if you would like to see any of this completed, you can go check it out on the other videos. There's a link below. What I'm going to do today is get this wrapped up for the recipient. I'm going to finish all that I'm going to do. So I don't know who's going to get this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this album. I just wanted to get it made. But there is something I want to do here. I want to edit inside of here and do a couple things here and there throughout the middle. And I'm going to show you how I would make it to give it as a gift. All right, so let's start with this guy. So if you are familiar, and you may not be because these are kind of new, these are the Insta flips from 49 and Market. I am loving these guys. They are so cool. And this assortment pack comes with 5x7, 4x6, and 3x4. And I want to show you this. So that front pocket had some room in it. If you remember, it was a little bit roomy. And I'm going to use these Instaflips. What they are, it's really cool. Check this out. So it is a plastic photo sleeve, and the adhesive sticks out at the top here. So what you do is you peel off the little adhesive protector, and then you can stick this directly into the book, and it will create a flip photo spot. All right. So I'm going to stick some of these in so you'll be able to see. This is some 4x6 place photo here pieces. And what I'm going to do is slide this in so it'll make more sense on camera. I know they're kind of hard to see. I probably wouldn't put 2 in here. I would probably just put 1 and just stamp both sides. But just for today, I'll do that so you can see it. So do you see what that looks like now? It's like a little flip. And what I want to do is on this side, I want to install 2. I want 1 right here and then 1 underneath it. I'll show you how that works. Okay, so I'm going to decide how I want them. I might want 1 at the top and then slide this one under sort of at the bottom so they flip like that. Or I could do them like this and make them almost like a waterfall. But I think not really a waterfall, more of just a flip book. But I'm going to do a waterfall over here. So I'm kind of thinking this. I could have this one lay this way and this one this way so that one opens like this and one opens like that. I don't know. I think I'm going to have them go the same direction. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to peel this little piece off the back, okay? And that reveals our adhesive. These are so easy, like don't blink because they're installed. And then I'm going to have to flip these around and have them in here backwards, but don't stress. I'll do that in just a second. I'm going to take this guy and lay it in this bottom corner of my cardstock, and then I'm going to press this down, and that adheres this to my book. I'm going to reach in here and get these out real quick and flip them around. I put them in upside down. So there's 1 quickly installed, and look how that just blends seamlessly. And now let's do this guy. Then this guy, the second one, I'm going to put him right up here, and I'm just going to line up this corner and stick him right down. And that's all you have to do to install these. Isn't that amazing? Now you can go back and put something here and make it really pretty and seamless, but look how they flip. It's so cool. I love this. So Insta flips, and they are instant. So another way to add photos. Now over here, I told you I want to do a little waterfall situation. So check these out. These are the 3x4s. And what I'm going to do for fun is put cut aparts in them so they'll be cute and you'll be able to see them. So hang on 1 second. So I was going to do 4 because I was going to have them run down, but all my cut aparts go sideways. I thought there'd be 1 or 2 that didn't, but they all go sideways. So what I'm going to do is make a little waterfall of 3, not just a cascading book situation here at the bottom that flips open. So same thing we did earlier. These just make this so quick. I mean, so quick. And if you don't like the kind of raw edge, I'll show you what I mean. If you don't like where this sticks down, you can place some washi tape over it, or you can cut a piece of cardstock and place over that, whatever you want to do to cover that up. And what I'm doing here is just laying these next to each other and lining them up and creating this little flip effect. And you can put pictures in it. You can add tabs to it so it's easier to flip, whatever you would like to do. 1 more. Super cute. So now you see we have our little flip book here, and at the top we can add something else. We could even take that 4th one if we wanted to and put it, it's close. It'd be close. I don't think I will add that one, but I like how this looks. And now this will fill up that pocket a little bit better. All right, let's talk about the other stuff I want to do. So like I said, I don't know who's going to get this album or what's going to happen with it. And you may be making this as an actual gift for someone and know exactly who's getting it and know the theme and things like that. What I want to do is take this ephemera. This is just ephemera that matches the paper pack. And this is titles and phrases. I love both of these very much. These are the two I like to use when I make an album. I like the ephemera and also the titles and phrases because I like to add wording and things like that. What I want to do is go through this album and find places to add some of this that won't take away from the theme or from anything that the recipient might want to do. So like here, this says go into the chapel of love. I think this would be cute if maybe I glued it at the top here and left the bottom loose so they could slide a picture underneath it. Or if I did the same thing at the bottom or to the side, would be really cute. Oh, I like the side. And the photo can slide under it. So let me show you how you do that. So all throughout the album, I'm going to take these pieces and decide where they want to go. And what I like to do is put my fingers where I don't want glue. So I'll know where I want to add glue to put the items into the book. And that way, every time I'm gluing them to the right place, if that makes sense. So I didn't want glue to the right-hand side. I wanted it to the left-hand side, and then I can just glue this down. Now, when the recipient gets this, and you might have to tell them, you know, you'll slide a photo in, and then you can glue this down on top of the photo so everything's nice and flush. So I'm going to run through and add some pieces here and there. I'm not going to go too crazy. Like, isn't this cute right here? I just think that's cute to just kind of freshen up that little spot, and you wouldn't have to do too much else. And I'll be honest with you, we've got so much space in this album for pretties and things like that. You can be very simple and get a really pretty look with these pieces just like that. All right, so I'll keep the camera going and I'm just going to run through and put some pretties around as I see what goes where. So I want to show you what I'm doing here. I'm using one of the ephemera bags to put all the leftover ephemera in because this is a good way to give more decorating options to the recipient. So now that you've put some into the album, they can see kind of how it works. And then this gives them some pieces that they can put where they would like. Because I didn't fill up every page. And who knows what, certain pictures might look like that will be added to the album. And I think it's cute to give them an option to do something like that. So what I'll do is I'll slide it in this front pocket to give them extras. And also, I think it's a good idea to cut these sticker sheets apart, put them in one of the bags, and also stick it inside so the recipient has it. But this is where I'm calling this one finished as far as I'm concerned. Until it gets photos, that's really where it needs to be. So let's do a little walkthrough, okay? So when you open this up, you'll see on the front we have our extras that we're sending. We have our little book. Looks like this. It's got our little insta flaps in it. Love this so much. So that slips in here. That'd be a cute gift in and of itself. And we'll add this. Then this little piece, remember this is our slider mechanism. It slides and opens up. The next page for a photo, this is a pocket. I left the pockets empty because I feel like there'd be a lot of memorabilia from a wedding that you could stick into pockets and you wouldn't need a lot of explanation about that. You can see I just went through and added ephemera here and there just to give the recipient an idea. I think this is beautiful and I think any bride would love to receive this to be able to fill in with her photos. I just think this would be so cute. I can see it with all the memories of the day. So we'll open this page up so you can see that. And then, of course, this is that flip page that we did. And if you want to see all these pages, if you haven't seen parts 1, 2, and 3, that's where you can see these. That has a little magnet in it. Another pocket, another tab page. Again, I didn't want to do the tabs because I don't know what's going in here. So I don't want to fill that in. Didn't put any ephemera here. I thought showing the ephemera on other pages would help the recipient know how to do that. But see how pretty this is? All ready to go. What a cool gift. I will tell you, if you're thinking of doing this as a gift, a lot of you were asking me if there were other album options available, and there are. There's lots of albums out there. We have this one. Let me show you. This is the mini album from Doodlebug. This would be really good, and it comes with a lot of inserts, so you wouldn't have to do any work, just cover the pages. I do suggest getting 2 paper packs, unless you get a really big, like large pack of decorator cardstock. You're going to want to get 2 paper packs. I did for this album, and I did dig into both paper packs in different areas. Like sometimes I used it to cover pages. Sometimes I used it for different cut aparts and things like that I used twice. So I do suggest getting 2. This guy is meaty. Look at that. So pretty. What a great gift. I mean, what bride wouldn't love to open that? Even me. And I've been married way too long to talk about. So there you go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this 4-part series. I sure had a lot of fun making it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, bye now.